All right, so I think we are live and we just opened, and let's turn on regular trading hours. All right, yeah, so we are flushing right now from around 48.22.5 on ES, same thing on NQ, a little overnight gap that we could potentially fill. Um, yeah, really weird price action overnight. We what's it called? We almost hit or almost broke all-time highs at around like 48, 42, but we just could not break that, and we've just been selling off decently aggressively from 48, 42. So we just got to see if we can get any more strength, because I would love to long at some point. Um, would love to long, but again, it's just really weird. Just this whole move since even yesterday has just been very odd, right? This whole move up is so weird. Came out of nowhere. Where's 9:30? Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I would rather find a bottom here, and then enter on like a retrace, but we'll see, I guess. And if you guys have any trading or business related questions, just make sure to ask in the chat. Let me just minimize this. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of waiting today. And yeah, there you guys go. You can see that now. Okay, so let's bring up TradingView so you guys can see what I'm seeing here. So basically, let's turn on electronic trading hours. So I did see, just drew this little fib. Again, I really don't care about fibs. Just use it for this 50%. So it's just basically kind of like a line of just control, where if it's above, it's probably a little bit more bullish. You might want to be selling a little bit more. If it's below that, this might be a little bit more bearish, and you might look to long at some point if you can, right? If you can. So that's how that's looking. Decently aggressive sell-off. I mean, could take a little breather to the upside, but it's not sure yet. And then looks like NQ, wow, did sell off pretty aggressively, but is trying to rebound. Now let's quickly go through the stocks. Not a crazy gap up on Apple, staying flat. Microsoft staying flat. Amazon pushing down a little bit. Nvidia pushed down to 573 and rebounded at 576. Meta gapped up about 2.5 points, now ranging. Google gapped up a little bit, ranging. Tesla gapped down, but now pushed up maybe around 2.5 points. So basically, that just told me that it's not going to be a super exciting open or trading session until we can get those stocks to be moving, especially Apple and Microsoft. Especially Microsoft and Apple. Do y'all see this cat going after my microphone? That's too funny. I mean, in all honesty, like, I would want to kind of take a little stab, just a small stab right here at 48.20, because it does look decent. I mean, there's been almost no, just small little retrace to the upside, like not even close at all. But again, it could easily be like this, where we just keep bleeding out, right? That is the tough part about it. Yeah, that really is the tough part about this. Okay, so that did get bid up just a little bit. Now I'm going to turn this over here so I can see NQ and ES. Turn it on to NQ. I mean, again, right? Like yesterday was so much more of a like midday mover day. Not very, very flat session, and quite frankly, a lot of days in the past, like month or two, have been like that, where it's been super flat at the open, and then somewhere in the middle of the day, we'll actually get a decent move. And again, like I kind of want to take a little long, but what would that be? 18, so 13. I mean, I don't know, right? Because what I would basically be looking for is just a small little pop up to even like 25, and then maybe come back on down. We're still in a decent uptrend. But actually, I mean, of course, this would look different in the next. I mean, this is like a 21 or 30-minute candle, or sorry, hour candle. This would look way different if this gets bid all the way back up and this now prints like a wick. That would look totally different. And we do have news at 10, so you know, maybe we're just staying a little bit more flat till then. Hopefully it doesn't rocket anything too much, but just picks up some aggressive volume and actually starts moving. But yeah, that's just not looking A1. I mean, seriously, like look at this move. And you're telling me that like you want a long right there? Me personally, nah. Right, so guys, this is the thing about fibs, is like you can draw fibs literally anywhere, and also you can draw them anywhere that you want to make them look good, right? If you want some amazing pullback to the 0.5, just put it there. Put it, you know, if you want it at the 0.1 or 618, put it there. If you want it at the 0.23, I mean, you can put it basically anywhere, you know. So it's not really a magical tool, of course. The fibs will sort of respect price action ever so often, but it is not a winning strategy, trust me. Fibs alone are not a winning strategy. If you use them with other stuff, it could be, but yeah, so that looks like that is just on the verge of going down. Now let's turn on regular trading hours so we can just see the session. I like turning on, I like turning off electronic trade. Like I like looking at them to start out the day just to see where we moved in the price action that got us there. But I'd like to see the regular candles and the regular trading hours. I really only like to see that because it just prints a way cleaner view of what's actually going on in the market and how the actual market session is looking like. Yeah, and again, there could be any sort of pump up or down, but again, it's just a little bit tricky. It's just tricky trying to time this. That's really all this is, trying to time it. Could we go up? Oh, 100%. I mean, NQ is already pushing high of day, or was, you know. And of course, you could have some white candles in this case. You could have some white candles that print up and look like it's going to reverse, but it just keeps bleeding out, right? So you can't solely trade just based off what the candle prints. But I'm pretty confident that we're just waiting till 10 o'clock. And again, is the prelim U of M consumer sentiment, is that a big deal? No, it's not. It's not NFP, it's not CPI, it's not FOMC. You know, it'll maybe move ES up to like 10 points, but it's not anything crazy. All right, so NQ, seeing it at 207 now, did break above those highs. I mean, not a crazy move at all. Just take out this whole move, because if you long there, you're not going to be a successful trader long term. So that's up about 25 points, and ES is up 2.25 points from the low, and now is almost at the low by a point. Yeah, I think this is just going to be good to wait out. Yeah, this is just not good. And that's what I've been saying. It's like, really, I feel like the best time to trade is, I'll even show it right here, is midday, right? Like when oh, we have to bring that up more. When was this? 1:18, so basically 1 o'clock to 1:30 with this accumulation, and then look at that insane rip. Even like look at the sell-off. I mean, that wasn't the most obvious sell-off, but like compared to this, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1 to, I mean, close basically, 1 to close, right? So I don't know, as of recently, the open is just not that great. It used to be, and it can go back to being a really good time to trade, but right now I just feel like it's all at the open, or all at midday. It's definitely not at the open. It might be at like one day, or like one day a week. It might be good to trade at the open. But again, one trading day does not cover for 252, right? But yeah, let's just wait this out. There's just no setup. Like, there's literally no. If you're taking a trade short or long here, you are actually no one literally knows the price of the trade. Because again, everyone is just waiting. This is shaking up. That is interesting. Price of 60. Let's see. DXY. sure you guys can hear me on here too. Instrument, ES, that shit moves so fast. Okay, so MNQ now is 20 points below. That might have just, yeah, little sell-off candle right there. Let me shorten that a little bit. Yeah, and the NQ DOM moves so fast, like you can barely see what's going on. NQ is just so wild. ES is just a lot more calm. It's not going to be moving as great, of course, but it's more consistent. Oh, seriously? Oh, they did. Okay. Yeah, I'm not paying for trading view. It's alright, but to pay for this, what? Literally what? Be able to have two charts, that's a joke. I mean, it's cheap. It's so cheap. It's literally $20 a month back, but a lot of other, I would rather buy the depth of market level 2 data for futures than trading view. Right, like this does look halfway decent to get in like a little demand zone here, or so it looks like, right? I mean, this is really some phenomenal demand zone. Yeah, potentially, especially holding 4 The funny thing is that I can guarantee it's gonna happen. Push price down, stop out everyone, and then push up, and this is all gonna happen literally like that. Push down, push up, and then it's going to be wick, and then it's going to come right back here, wait for like an hour, and then it's going to go somewhere. Right now, all I literally got is basically just up here, or slow grind down, or this. So, the most obvious trade. But as far as like what levels is going to push into, literally no one knows. That's what I love is when people, especially in like ranging markets like this, when people act like they want to see, I mean, you can want to see something, but if it doesn't happen, then what do you do?
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Yeah, so we'll just use that DOM for order execution. Let's see, NQ might have, yeah, NQ got a bit up again. So yeah, wonky price action. But yeah, I could totally see the market just hunting stops. You would have had to get long at 48.16 and you would be up 5 points. So from a risk to reward right now, it doesn't look amazing. Now, of course it could, right? I mean, now what I could see is little, I mean, Again, we have to wait for news because news could totally change. But basically, it would just be looking for break all-time highs. That's basically what I would be looking at. But yeah, I don't really see anything else. I mean, if you were going to take a six-point trade, I mean, there you go. But yeah, just from a longevity standpoint and a risk reward standpoint, catching a move like that is going to work out less than 50% of the time, because there's no indication that we were going to go up. I mean, really. Not like you can really tell. There's no guarantee, but there's really no great data. You have not even 30 minutes of data for the session, and that was before we got this quote-unquote clean price action. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Just gonna go do something for news, and let's see what's gonna happen. market obviously just ripped up. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Market did not even move at all. NQ still below 200. I'm just gonna start calling out for ES. I'm gonna start calling out like 22 or like 23, not 822 or not 4822 for NQ. So I'm gonna start calling out like 207 instead of like 17,207, just to make it easy. So yeah, that would be like an 8-point trade right there, which would have been like $400, so not bad. Again, hopefully news, which is coming in 30 seconds. Hopefully do something nice. Hopefully. Because news does not move the market. Oh, apparently we have existing sales as well. That's super simple. Well, let's watch then, shall we? Let's watch. Got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So, big rip. We're on order block. It's at 26. Price is lagging. Okay, back at 28. Back at 28. 29. 27. Put this on here. So that kind of moved it. I mean, maybe we'll get like a continuation move. But this is just the DOM. 2750, 27, 27, 27, 8. This could pop 30. We are hanging around just under there. So shorts are trying to push it down. See, if price is hanging around like just below, that means a lot of shorts are coming in to defend like key level, which would be 30. So basically, if you bought at like 25, your risk would be coming down below 20. So yep, that wicked out a lot of people at the top. Which again, right, even here, you don't have phenomenal data. You really don't. You got a little bit of a move, but nothing fantastic. This is nothing. This is literally what I'm talking about. I cannot stand the fact that market open, price barely moves. Barely moves. Pre-market or after hours, overnight, whatever you want to call it, moves phenomenal. And I get it, there's no volume, that's why it moves so quickly, but holy cow, this just does not move. NASDAQ up 20 points above 200. So basically 16 to 26. So technically that would have been a good trade actually. I mean, it would have been a good trade, but not a clean trade. Would have had to break some rules to trade that. Would have had to hold the news. Would have had to take a quick trade in the first like 15 minutes. If it wasn't for news at 10, I maybe would have gotten in. But the price is still hanging out there. It's not moving super aggressively now. I think there's still more volume coming in though. Can't tell because this thing is right there, but it looks like there's still more volume. So it's not printing out a lot. Oh yeah, okay, so the volume is just less. Yeah, so literally that could have just wicked out people on the top, which is what it looked like. So now, what I anticipate, because these wicks do not look good at all. Like these seriously do not look good at all. So what I would maybe anticipate is either, I mean, I just don't like that went all the way up and just got rejected. So either we're gonna come into this demand zone, trade kind of like this, trade a little bit and move on up, or we're going to sell off again, come back down here, and buyers just are not going to be in control, That's just what I am anticipating. Now let's go check out our fibs, right? Let's go check out our fibs. You know, I did hear actually that like a decent strategy was to long to like whatever, to go from like the low to the high, and then this would be like for buying. You could obviously just reverse it if it was a short trade, and then do the same thing, but just move that like down from like the high to the low, and then buy at the 50% retracement, stop loss at if it closes below 61.8, and then take profit at least is like 23.6. So that could have been interesting, but again, like you would just have to back test this a lot. And again, it should only be used for just like an added little bonus. You should not be basing your trades solely off of the Fibonacci, because it's completely bogus. It really is. It just makes it look somewhat decent. So right now I'm just going to be waiting to see if we come back down, which we are, at least a little bit. Fill whatever orders are below 20. Man, this thing is lagging so much. Let's turn it back over here. Yeah, so just filled orders below 20. So we'll see if that can pump it up again. If it doesn't, then again I would anticipate that like this demand zone could be decent. Potentially here, but again, it could easily just keep selling off. It's going to be whatever little pump and just drop down below. But we'll see, I guess. It's just a massive waiting game. So we're almost in there now at around like 15 to 17. Let's check NQ. Not selling off as aggressively, but again, no trades. And this is what I was saying about the fibs. This is literally exactly what I was saying about the fibs. Look how pointless that is. Right, so yeah, some trades can look good, but then how long do you actually hold it for, and yada 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 yada, right? So that's a tricky zone, because if we come down and break this and test or trade at 10, I want to see some accumulation check. I'm just looking at my Streamlabs on the left. And it seems like it's frozen. I'm just gonna go check, view my stream. Wait, what? Did our for some reason, this is just not loading my charts. I don't know why it's a black screen. Seriously, what the hell? It's kind of weird. If I can get this up again, then I'm just gonna end it for today, because I don't know how else to get it up. Yeah, okay, I'm probably just gonna end it for today. Just not loading my charts, of course. So, if you guys watch this video, appreciate it. Sucks that not getting the charts back on here. Would have loved to have taken some trades in the morning on this stream, but we got nothing really. So I'm just gonna call it for today. And yeah, starting next week, I'm gonna be streaming every day. Gonna take this weekend to figure out just how to get a little bit better of a stream and make sure this kind of stuff doesn't happen again. Again, very weird. Yeah, very weird why that happened. Yeah, just literally, I'm rewatching the stream, literally right now, and it just went black like what, 2 minutes ago. So let me just check. Just one last time. Okay, so that's working. Now let's go back to the test. Okay, yeah, the screen capture is not working for the charts. So again, thank you guys for watching. Going to start streaming again next Monday. Should be just about every single day next week, and from there on out.